former House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Good morning to you, sir, and thank you for your time today. And we're going to play this clip. We played it yesterday, and it's got a lot of play, frankly. But I think in this soundbite, it holds a golden nugget. This is Nancy Pelosi choosing to go on MSNBC yesterday.
It's up to the president to decide if he is going to run. We're all encouraging him to make that decision because time is running short.
It's up to the president to decide if he's going to run, and the president said he's already made his decision. How would you parse that language there?
I think the former speaker is very clear. She did it on purpose. She went on a morning show that Democrats watch. She's telling the president that his decision is not the decision she wants. She's also saying to the Democrats that Hakeem is not the leader of the Democrats. She is. Hakeem's being weak by not taking a position. The Democrats should look at something else, though. While all this has been going on, whether President Biden should stay on the ticket, the numbers for Kamala Harris has actually dropped. She's in a worse position than she was at the end of June before this ever came forward. So if they remove Joe Biden, they're going to be in the polling position that's even a worse position they are today. And this seems like it's going to continue to linger until they get to their convention, because the president has not put this away. But the real concern here is this is becoming the Democrats' Watergate. Who knew it? When did they know it? And what did they do? So you're going to see a lot of damage going forward, and they're inflicting it themselves. I think President Trump has played it smart. The Republicans have played it smart. Be quiet. Let the Democrats hemorrhage among themselves, have their own Watergate that continues onward to go into Chicago.
So yesterday, I felt like Nancy Pelosi poured the gasoline, George Clooney then lit the match, and Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer declined to call the fire department. So they just let the fire rage overnight. To me, the campaign, it is done for the Biden team. I think that they even are starting to realizing it. But I wondered about some of the poll numbers, because the congressman from California there, Mr. Barra, he said if they have different poll numbers than what we're seeing, they should show it to us. I'm assuming that good polling doesn't exist somewhere. So are Republicans looking at a possible easier path to get to the majority in the House and the Senate while this turmoil goes on the top of the ticket?
I think you're right. Biden has not put this away. I'm seeing polls in California, a seat that, this is a Democrat poll actually, that Biden carried by 13, that Trump is now leading by 13, a switch of 26 points. You see this continue. A number of Democrat seats that Biden carried in California, he is now losing. So they are in a panic. But remember, you've watched that this White House has not been able to put this away. Remember, Axelrod started this a long time ago, and so did Carville. I believe you have President Obama behind the scenes pushing this, and this is why this is continuing to linger out there, because you've got an internal battle that he's doing. George Clooney would have never come forward unless Obama allowed and said that was okay. This is why they have a conflict within, and you're right, we're seeing polling in places we haven't seen before. I think President Trump will carry states that he hasn't carried before. I think the Senate will pick up more seats than you believe, and the Republicans will be in the majority, and it'd be malpractice if the Republicans in the House didn't pick up even more seats. It's easier to win seats this election than it was the last two. And the last time Biden won the presidency, it was the first time since 1994 not one Republican incumbent lost. The Democrats lost 13 seats. And that's when he had approval rating plus 10.
We got to run, but if I'm on Biden's team and I wake up to this Washington Post poll this morning, and I'm making the case that I'm the guy who can beat Trump because I already did it, Joe Biden's waking up and saying, hey, it's essentially tie game right now. And that would portend very good news, I think, for those among his team who still want him to fight. Just last comment real quick.
Okay, 4 years ago on this day, Biden was winning by 9 points. Today, he's actually losing, and he only won that last election by 48,918 votes. I don't see him able to be there, but
I'm just saying,
positive,
in this poll, among registered voters, it's 46 to 46. That's what they have.
And 4 years ago, he was plus 9. And he only won by 48,918. So I would say it's probably pretty difficult for him to win, but there is no other Democrat that would be in a better position than Biden is right now.
Well,
so if I was Biden's team, I would hold on.
That they find themselves in. So great to have you, especially as Speaker.
See you in Milwaukee, huh? Right?
All right. See you next week.
I'm a Speaker Emeritus.
Thank you, Kevin. Nice to see you.